students, I am Nilanjana Sanyal, an online math tutor from India. Welcome you all to my channel NS Online Math Classes. We are learning about the binomial theorem and we have learnt about the Pascal's triangle. Now we have learnt about the NCR technique to get the coefficients of the terms of the binomial expansion. And in our previous session, we have learnt how to get a particular term when the term number is given from the binomial expansion. And in our today's topic, we will be learning how to get a particular term when the power of x is given. Okay? So without any further delay, let us start with our today's session. So consider the expansion of x plus b to the power of 7. Subpart A says, write down the general term of the expansion. And subpart B says, find the value of b given that the coefficient of x to the power of 4 is equal to negative 280. In our previous session, we had seen how to get a particular term from the expansion when the term number was given. In this session, we will be seeing how to get a particular term when the power of x is given. Okay? So let's start with our answer. Subpart A. Before that, let us try to get the values of n. What is the value of n? It is the power. It is 7. What is the value of a? Because the expansion is for a plus b to the power of n. So a is the first term. That should be equal to x. And b is b. We do not know b. We have to find the value of b. And also we have to find the value of r. Okay? So let us start with the subpart A. They have asked for the general term of the expansion, so we will be giving them the general term of the expansion. Even if you are not asked for the general term of the expansion, you have to always start with the general term of the expansion. Okay? So the general term will be NCR, and n is equal to 7 in this case, so it is 7CR. A to the power of n minus r, that is x to the power of 7 minus r, and b to the power of r. So this is the answer for the subpart A. This is the general term for the expansion, binomial expansion. Now coming to the subpart B. Find b given the coefficient of x to the power of 4 is negative 280. In our previous session, we knew the term number. The term number was given to us, so we could find the value of r. The r value was always the one less than the term number. It was quite straightforward. But over here, they have given the power of x. How do we come to the term number? Or rather, how do we come to the value of r? We do not need the term number, but we do need the value of r. Otherwise, we cannot get the value of b or whatever is asked in the question. We cannot come to any answer. Therefore, we need the value of r. And how do we find the value of r? Always, whenever the power of x is given, you first of all write the general term, and then you get the power expression of x. This is 7 minus r is the power expression of x. This is the power of x. So you have to get this expression, which is the power of x, and equate it to the power that is given. So we will be equating 7 minus r to 4. To get the value of r. 7 minus r is equal to 4, therefore r is equal to 7 minus 4, which is equal to 3. Okay? Now, we have got the value of r, so we will be just substituting the value of r in this general term. Okay. So it is 7CR, that is 7C3. X to the power of 7 minus 3, that is 4. We need the x to the power of 4 term, so it is x to the power of 4, see. And b to the power of 3 is equal to negative 280. This is the coefficient of x to the power of 4. So it is, the term is negative 280 times x to the power of 4. And these two can get cancelled. So we are left with the coefficient. So 7C3 is equal to 7 factorial over 3 factorial and 7 minus 3 whole factorial. And we have seen how to simplify these factorial expressions. So I'll be, in case this is a paper 1 question, you cannot avoid getting the simplification, doing the simplification and getting the simplified answer. But for our session, now I'll be using the calculator to get the answer. Okay. And this times b to the power of 3 is equal to negative 280. And what is 7C3 equal to? 7C3. First of all, NCR and 7, 3. 35. So it is 35 b to the power of 3 equal to negative 280. And what is the value of b cube? B cube is equal to negative 280 divided by 35 is equal to negative 280 divided by 35. Negative 8. Okay. So b cube equal to negative 8. 8 is equal to 2 to the power of 3. So b is equal to negative 2. Because negative 2 whole to the power of 3 is negative 8. Therefore, the value of b is equal to negative 2. This is the answer for the subpart B. Okay. So now you know how to come to the term number, or rather the value of r when the power of x is given. Okay. So let us move on to the next question. Find the constant term in the expansion of x over 3 minus 2 over root x whole to the raised to the power of 15. Now in this case they did not give the term number, neither did they give the x to the power of something. Then how do we find the value of r? Which term should we be taking? They have said it is the constant term. What is a constant term? It is simply a number. It is simply a number. It does not contain any x, any variable. It is only a number. So when you don't have any x, what is the power of x? It is x to the power of 0, because anything raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So we can take the constant term, whatever is the number, say suppose the constant term is 6. We can take this 6 to get multiplied with x to the power of 0, because 6 times 1 is 6, is equal to 6 times 1, which is equal to 6. Okay. So the constant term can be thought of as getting multiplied with x to the power of 0. Therefore, we get the power of x as 0. Okay, because the constant term does not give us any term number or any power of x. So what is the power of x, or what is the term number? We do not know what is the term number, but we do definitely know what is the power of x, and that is equal to 0. Okay, so let's start with our answer. in the power is equal to 15. What is a? A is equal to x over 3, the first term. What is b? B is equal to negative 2 over root x. Okay. This can be written as negative 2 over, I do not want the surd form because in binomial expansion you always deal with indices, the powers and not the surd. So I write root x as x to the power of half. Okay. So now we come to the general term. General term of the expansion will be in CR. We do not know the value of R, we have to find the value of R. So, but we know the value of N, that is 15CR. E to the power of N minus R, E is x over 3. So, x over 3 to the power of N minus R, that is 15 minus R. And b to the power of r. So, minus 2 over x to the power of half is getting raised to the power of r. Okay. So, this is the general term, 15CR x over 3 whole raised to the power of 15 minus r times negative 2 over x to the power of half getting raised to the power of r. Okay. Now, we have to get the power expression of x and equate it to this 0. So, what is the power of x? It is not only the 15 minus r. That will be wrong because you are having this x over here in the denominator as well. You have to get the final power of x, final power expression of x. Okay. So, this can be written as, we keep 15CR as it is because we do not know the value of r, and then let me separate x over 3. I am just separating the parts. I am writing 1 over 3 to the power of 15 minus r just to get the expression for the power of x separately. So, this is times by x to the power of 15 minus r, and then it is negative 2 to the power of r, and finally it is 1 over 1 to the power of anything is 1. So, it is x to the power of half raised to the power of r. Okay. So, this is equal to 15CR. Of course, when you will be a master of this type of solving these type of questions, obviously you will not be splitting and you will not be writing the detailed steps that I am showing you. But of course, you have to write each and every step, otherwise you will not be getting the full marks. Even if your answer is correct, if you don't show the working, you lose some marks. Okay. So, 15CR and 1 over 3 whole raised to the power of 15 minus r, and this is x to the power of 15 minus r. And what is x to the power of half raised to the power of r? This part is x to the power of r over 2. Okay. So, x to the power of 15 minus r is getting divided by x to the power of r over 2. When you have division, the base is the same and you are dividing, what happens to the powers? They get subtracted. So, it will be x raised to the power of 15 minus r over 2. We will be, in case you are having difficulty, you just take it for granted for this time, for this moment, that if you are having x to the power of some power in the numerator and that is getting divided by x to the power of another power in the, this is in the numerator and this is in the denominator. The powers will get subtracted because we will be doing the exponents chapter as well, and over there we will be solving questions. We will be learning about the laws of indices and everything in detail. Okay. So for the time being, you just remember that if you are having the same base and different powers, they are getting divided, the powers will be getting subtracted. So it is 15 minus r over 2 times negative 2 to the power of r. Okay. And now this is the final power expression of x. Okay. And this should get equated to what? This should get equated to x to the power of 0. Okay. Because it is the constant term. So, 15 minus r over 2 is equal to 0, or 15 minus 3 over 2r is equal to 0, or 15 is equal to 3 over 2r, which gives the r value as 15 times 2 over 3 equal to 10. R is equal to 10. As soon as we get the value of r as 10, we are in a position to give them the constant term. This term. They are not saying about the coefficient because you don't have any x. So it is a constant number. It is not the coefficient. Okay. So we come back to this part, and now we, in place of r, wherever we are having the r, we will be putting the value of 10. So it is 15c10 1 over 3, 15 minus 10 is 5, x to the power of 15 minus 10 is 5, 5 minus 10 over 2 is 5, 5 minus 5 is 0, that is why they are saying that this is a constant term. See, x to the power of 0, so this is equal to 1. You won't be having any x in this term. So it is minus, finally it is minus 2 raised to the power of 10. So what will the answer be equal to? So we start with NCR 15, 10 times, you see, 1 over 3 raised to the power of 5. 1 over 3 raised to the power of 5. Okay. Times negative 2 raised to the power of 10. Negative 2 raised to the power of 10. What is this equal to? 12654.617. Okay. So let us take up to 1 decimal place as our answer. 12654.6. Okay. 12654.6. 12654.6. 12,654.6. This is our answer. This is the constant term. It does not contain any x. Okay. So, since the value of n is 15, there will be a total of 16 terms. Out of those 16 terms, this is the only term which does not contain any x. Therefore, it is known as the constant term. Okay. So, students, this brings us to the end of this session. Thank you for watching this video till the end. We will be having many more sessions on this topic, binomial theorem. So, bye for now.